Alright students, we're going to go over 8.6, which is the triangle proportionality theorem. And what it is, if you look at all three of these problems, six of these problems, they're all essentially the same. It's a triangle with a line across the middle, a triangle with a line across the middle, a triangle. It doesn't have to be exactly across the middle. That would be the mid-segment theorem. This is the proportionality theorem. So it's actually related to the mid-segment theorem, but a little bit different. So what we're going to do is, in the other video, we sort of explain what it is. Now we're going to run through some problems. So the main thing is, like I said, they're all sort of the same setup for this one. So whether we're doing this or this, the main thing is it 3 to 4 or 4 to 12 or 3 to 12? What is it? Well, 4 and 12 are part of the same side. 4 is a segment and 12 is a segment of the same size. So 4 is proportional to 12 the same way that 3 would be proportional to, let's call that x. Alright, so we have 3 to x is the same as 4 to 12. Okay, we don't cross things that we're... What it is, again, 4 is part of this whole this side here, 3 is part of this side. So 4 is to 12 as 3 is to x. That's how you can sort of say it. What the hell do you do when you get here? This is the one time and only time when you're going to cross multiply. So cross multiplication goes like this. It says that if two fractions are equal, the cross product's equal. So 12 times 3 would be 36. X times 4 would be 4x. We want x alone, so divide by 4 on both sides. Let's rewrite it again. Divide by 4 on both sides. So that 4 over 4x is 1x, 36 over 4 is 9. And that's your proportional side. Alright, so there's different ways to think that. So we put it back into the original, we'd say 3 is to 9 as 4 is to 12. That's what we're saying in context of this problem. Oops, sorry. If this side's 4 and this part's 12, then this is 3. That has to be 9. That's how this theorem helps you. It's guaranteed that those parts will be proportional. So let me just help you set up number 4. We won't solve it, but I'll help you set it up. It can go 14 over 12. 14 to 12 is the same as... Now this one's first, because we went 14 first, and those top parts first. So 14 to 12 is the same as, we'll call that x. X over 18. Alrighty? And cross multiply and solve. Now if you're like, well, wait a minute, I saw it differently. I saw 12 and 14. That's fine. Bottom part and then top part, then you have to do 18 and x. Okay. So this sort of makes sense, even though if you think about it this way, 14 is the top part of the triangle, 12 is the bottom part. 14 over 12 is the same as x over 18. 14 over 12 is the same as x over 18. And cross multiply and bam, you're done. Now, what the hell is going on here? Essentially the same thing. It's not triangles, but the same idea is that they're a proportional. Okay. And so 20 is to 8 as 15 is to that little segment, missing segment there. Okay. Or 8 over 20, x over 15. That way. I jumped over this part. This one is like, well, how am I solving this? They actually just gave them to me. Well, what they're asking you is determine, okay? So what they're saying is set up the ratios, so 22.5 over 25, because these are on the same side, they're parts of the same, oops, I'm sorry, you can't do that. 22 over 25, all right? And then since I went 22 first, I got to go 18 first. 18 over 20. The question is, are these equal? So there's two ways to do that, okay? Everyone got that? So 22 over 25, 22.5, this thing over this thing equals this thing over that thing. That's what we mean by proportional segments. Okay. So small part to big part, small part to big part. Now there's two ways to check this. If you have a calculator, check these. We're going to need a calculator either way, but check these, divide them, and see if we get a decimal. Let's see what that is. Okay, so we're going to use the calculator and go 22.5 divided by 25. That's 0.9. All right. And the other one we have is 18 over 20. And that actually I know already is 0.9, but let's do it. That's 0.9 also. So both of them give us 0.9, 0.9. What we have is 0.9 equals 0.9. The other way you could check this, you could cross multiply, and those cross multiplications would be the same. Okay? I will leave that for you to verify, but if you cross multiply 25 times 18, whatever you get from that, will be the same as 20 times 22.5, whatever that is. All right. Oh, what the heck? Let's go ahead and do it. 25 times 18. 25 times 18. 450. And this will be 450 because 22.5 happens to be half of 45. And so when you double that, that's 45, and times 10, that's 450. So it is both ways checked. It is verified. All right. So thanks for watching. That's how you can do all the problems on this page. So if you get stuck, let me know. Email me something, and I'll get back to you. All right. Thanks for watching.